This is 1631 R Street in the northwest sector of Washington, D.C. It's in an area that's undergoing renovation, although renovation hasn't come to this row house yet. Decades ago, it was a different story. This was a great neighborhood, and some pretty famous people lived here, including a man named Ron Vanderpool. But not everybody knew him by that name. At least not outside this building. They knew him as the man named X. And it is only now that the mysterious workings of the man named X are coming to light, and much of the information is coming from, of all places, the KGB. Many of the KGB's former agents are now telling stories that include information about Ron, the man named X. The most important thing we've learned about this man who once lived in a humble row house in the nation's capital, who was known as Ron and also as the man named X, was that he was a master of disguise. We've learned with the help of Scotland Yard and the British Information Service that Ron was present at many political events during the Cold War and later, but he was totally unrecognizable because of his amazing disguises. Can you pick out Ron in this historic photo? Or maybe this one? Or more amazingly, this photo? You see, over the years, our Mr. X, Ron, has been called upon to use his amazing powers of disguise to fill in for people. And audiences have been fooled time after time. It's a little-known fact that when presidential candidate Adlai Stevenson got sick in the final days of the 1956 campaign, it was the man named X who stepped in. Some say it was Ron's poor performance as a stand-in that cost Stevenson the election. So the next time you see a classic photograph, remember somewhere in the crowd the man named X may be hiding, even in foreign lands. So where is Ron today? Well, just look around you and he is likely there, but don't ask him about those days in Washington, D.C. in that old house at 1631 R. It's not even certain what he looks like out of costume, but a forensic artist with Scotland Yard has come up with this composite drawing. But who knows? He may be sitting right next to you. After all, he's the man named X.